So before now you do bank reconciliation. Remember bank reconciliation, we are not reconciling bank alone. We are not reconciling bank alone. We are also reconciling the cash or bank ledger. We are only doing reconciliation for bank and cash ledger. So what happened at the end of every month, because reconciliation is done every month, because if you do a reconciliation for every month, automatically the one financial year reconciliation itakuwa very easy juu umefanya reconciliation during the period or every month. But if you wait for 1 year, full 1 year, and then you start doing reconciliation, then utapata there is a lot of work. So it is good to do a reconciliation at the end of every month, at the end of every month. So depending with the volume of transaction you have, so you find that if you have the large volume of transaction, you can be doing reconciliation weekly, even on a daily basis, But if the flow of cash, inakuwa maybe payment once in a week, twice in a week, then you can do it monthly. So what are some of the procedures you will going to follow when doing this bank reconciliation? So ingekuwa wewe, assuming that you have not been in a account class, and then uambiwe ufanye bank reconciliation, ungeanza wapi?
I'll look at my cash book, which is also it's a journal and it's also a ledger.
It is a
I'll look at my cash book and compare it with my bank statement.
And to compare it to your bank statement. So what could be like the likely to upate you don't have it in your cash ledger or bank ledger, but it is in the bank statement?
Bank charges.
Yes.
Bank charges.
Yes, bank charges. So we have bank charges. So that one is among one of the what? Reconciliation item. So we have, so that's why now you'll have to prepare updated cash book. Cash book. That updated cash book is the one we are going to update those reconciliation items. The one to measure mentioned bank charges. So bank charges, is it expense or an income?
Expense.
It is an expense. So where should we put under kwa cash book? Debit or credit?
Credit.
Kwa credit. Tutaweka kwa credit. So utakuja kwa credit hapa, uandike bank charges. And then remember, this cash book, we are not preparing it from the start. Upate kulikuwa na some of the transaction zilikuwa zimepukiwa already. So kama kuna transactions zilikuwa zimepukiwa already, then it means we will pick at that point. Kama if you are doing a reconciliation for the month of Feb, so utapata the one who does the bookkeeping and all that alifanya mpaka date 20. Alifanya mpaka date 20. So kama alifanya mpaka date 20, that could be the balance at that time. So this one could be the balance brought forward. That could be the balance brought forward. You will not say balance brought forward at the beginning of the month. No, up to that date. So up to that date ndio itakuwa our balance brought forward. brought forward.
down.
From there now, we can now do adjustment. So utapata kuna easy adjustment like bank charges. Another thing ni gani? We have standing orders. Standing orders. So upata standing orders ni kama salaries. So at the end of every month, you upload maybe if it is an Excel or any other form to the bank. Then to the bank, they will do automatic transfer to the employees. So in that moment, you don't have that transaction. So in your cash book, you have not updated that. So you normally update that at the end of the month. Example, updating standing orders, standing orders. What else inaweza affect the cash book? Ni gani inaweza affect the cash book?
Bank transfer.
Yes.
Bank transfer.
Yes, bank transfer. So bank transfer or direct debit. So direct debit, it will increase our balance, right? So you come here and debit direct transfer, direct transfer, direct transfer, direct transfer. And then another one, there is a maybe kuna refund, umepata check haikuenda through. So kuna bounce check, so unapata bounce check, you reduce your balance because your balance ilikuwa imeenda juu, then you reduce your bounce check. So bounce check also, it can be two-way round. So maybe another one, you were paying suppliers, but you didn't write the correct name of the supplier. So that check will not go through in the bank. And already you have credited your cash book. You have credited your cash book. So you do a journal. You do a journal to reverse back by debiting the cash book again with a bounce check. Bounce check. Okay, your bounce check. And then another one is a refund. So maybe you can refund cash to the customer, by writing check again. Then that one, it will reduce or it will affect your balance. So at the end of the day, you will have updated balance. You will have updated balance, then you close your account. You will have updated balance. So ukimalizana na updated balance, then now you can comfortably go and reconcile with the bank statement because you have updated everything. You have updated everything. So it's now very easy to go and do bank reconciliation.
So the updated cash book is a different journal from the normal cash book.
No, it is like yes, if you are doing in like classwork, you do it separate. But if it is a practical field, it is not a different. You don't prepare separate cash book. You just update your system. If you are using QuickBook, so you will book this expenditure in QuickBook. You will do this journal entry. You will find that your balance will no longer be this one. If it was 20 million, then itakuwa imechange. So we will be now using that balance, the ending balance, the current ending balance to do reconciliation. So kuna swali mpaka hapo?
Hapana.
Sitaki nikukimbize, ulisema la kukimbiza? Acha tuende polepole. So after getting the balance, updated balance, now you will have bank reconciliation. So bank reconciliation, you will say balance as per ledger, or updated cash book. Balance as per ledger or updated cash book. Then we do adjustment. So utapata in your ledger, umeandika check you have paid supplier, but that check you have not taken to the bank to deposit, or you have given out that check to the supplier, but supplier bado ana hold that check, hajapeleka kwa bank. It not mean that hiyo check haitalipwa, but now it depends with the owner of the check. So maybe anajua vile anaipeleka check yake, but now at the time of you doing reconciliation, you find that that check have not been deposited or have not been presented to the bank. So what could happen to your cash book balance? So we add it back. So unakuja hapo say add back unpresented check. Add back unpresented check. So it might be a lot of presented checks. So maybe hata naweza kuwa ni 5. So you will list all of them, check number, and then you add back to the what? The cash book balance. Then you less. Then so you find that now ukifanya reconciliation maybe at date of 29 of February ilikuwa Friday, ukachukua check on Friday, but by unapata the next month March date Monday hapo date 1st utapata hiyo check bado haijafanya nini, the bank have not yet credited your account, but already you have adjusted in the cash book that I have received a payment of this amount of check, but the bank have not yet credited your account, have not credited your account or debited your account. So utasema less uncredited check. So if you less that uncredited check, that this balance should be the same as what is in the bank statement. So that one could be now balance as per bank statement, balance as per bank. Now upate that reconciliation, it will not change. Even if you go to the practical fields, that's how you do reconciliation.
Umesema hii uncredited check is the one that I have been given but I have not presented.
Yes, you have not. Uncredited check is the one you have not presented is these are two different. This one you have not presented to the bank.
I have not presented, or the supplier has not presented to the bank.
So it depends with the supplier, because maybe supplier ako Mombasa, you will not take check to the Mombasa. So unaweza tumia direct debit to his account there.
Yani ile unpresented check,
yes,
ni mimi nimeandika ama ni mimi nimeandikiwa?
So unpresented check ni wewe umeandika.
Uncredited check ni mimi nimeandikiwa.
Yes, uncredited check ni wewe umeandikiwa. So like usiangalie hapa uncredited, unajua this is your ledger, right? Remember bank you don't use the same principle debit and credit na bank. Debit and credit na bank. When you receive payment, your bank will do what? Will credit your account? Your account, but you in the ledger you will do what? You will
Hold on.
Uncredited check. So the bank have not yet credited your account, your account. So it is an cash inflow, not cash outflow.
Hold on,
so maybe
hold on.
this one it is coming from customers or whoever is paying you, but this one is so you have to note this is the cash outflow. This is the cash outflow. This is the cash in. The cash inflow. That is the cash inflow. So
let me understand this.
Yes.
So credit is money coming into my account.
Yes, it is money
Debit is money going out of my account.
This is the one which just goes out of your account.
Cash out. You've written cash outflow.
Yes, this is cash outflow, and presented check is the cash outflow.
Okay. Sawa. Sawa.
So can we do illustration?
Yes.
So check that there is a cut nimetumia. I think that one ilikuwa na illustration.
So a direct debit means money leaving my account to go to someone's account.
Direct debit. You see, if you give a direct debit, if you write a check and deposit to the supplier account, right? That money is going out of your bank account. But it is just a payment. But for them, it is a direct
debit.
A direct debit. So you will not say this is a direct debit. It is it's just a payment. But for them, they will treat it as a direct debit.
Oh. So a direct debit is when money is deposited into an account.
Yes. Like if you're being paid by these like government, they don't write check for you, but they do RTGS, right? But most of the government they do RTGS to your account. So utapata tu pesa zimeingia kwa your account, but ujapewa check when they will deposit.
Okay.
So that one we call it direct debit, because in between you don't know whether that amount money have been deposited into your account. So you will only realize when you have that statement, kumbe there is amount which have been deposited into my account. That's now when you now start recognizing on the debit side of your cash book.